This episode has been a Strategic People's production sponsored by Samaj Music Group, all rights reserved, 2018.
Thanks for tuning in to 1Lafayette Radio Music Station podcast, representing the 337, the flatlands of Lafayette, Louisiana. It's your girls, Lane Marie.
And Daisha Nicole.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell for notifications for our up-and-coming shows and to catch up on past episodes on the 1Lafayette Radio Music Station. Today's highlights are our topic of the day, attitude determines our altitude, 337, what's trending with Daisha Nicole, quote of the day, best selfie of the day, tip of the day, social hustlers of the week, social post of the week, and cutest school picture of the day. How you doing today, Daisha?
Girl, I'm feeling great. What about you?
I'm great as well, girl. I'm so excited about today's topic.
Well, before we jump into today's topic, any artist who's looking for exclusive custom beats from one of Lafayette's own music production teams, Strategic Peoples, be sure to get with them. They have a deal going on right now where you can design your own custom beats for $30. Limited beat sessions available, so DM us or Strategic Peoples for more details. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We're going to jump right into today's topics.
I'm super excited about this topic today because I have been on the journey of cleaning up my attitude for a couple of years now. And let's just say that once I did that, my life has changed tremendously. Let's start off with the definitions of attitude and altitude, and then we can dive right into it about the effects of it. So you may want to grab a pen and a pad if you're listening to take some notes on today's topic. The definition of attitude is a complex mental state involving beliefs and feelings and values and dispositions to act in certain ways. The definition of altitude is a distance measurement, usually in vertical or up direction, between a reference datum and a point or object. Both of these definitions were cited out of the dictionary. Your attitude has everything to do with everything. Let's be clear. Your world is created by you and how you react and feel about situations. Your attitude is the cause and your altitude is the effect. So let's say, for example, you went into work every day with a happy, upbeat, positive attitude, and no matter what challenges came your way, you were always optimistic and figured out the solution and never complained and gave it 100% every day for one whole year. Now, because of that, you were offered a raise in the company and a promotion. Now, suddenly, your altitude has changed. In other words, your success or your status, so to speak. The cause was the positive winning attitude, and the effect was a promotion and a raise. This stands true in everything we do in life. Your attitude determines how you feel, how you view situations and people, your health, and your reality. For example, when my dad was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, one of the first things the doctor told him was to keep a positive, happy attitude. Why? Because it affects the way you feel, which a negative attitude causes stress, which leads to more health issues. Then it leads to negative thinking, which leads to negative self-talk, which leads to belief. Then belief becomes reality. Success starts off with your attitude and your expectations, which determines your altitude. Now, I'm going to give you another example. When I first became licensed as a realtor, I got my license of March of that year. Now, keep in mind, like with any schooling, school don't teach you how to become a realtor. School teach you the rules and, the legalities that you need about what it is that you're doing. So when I first got my license, I didn't know anyone who wanted to buy or sell real estate. I had to learn to prospect. I had to learn to write contracts. So let's just say, realistically, I had about a good 7 months to actually try to get out there in the field, prospect and win over clients. Well, I had the winning attitude. I was very optimistic. I was excited. I was positive every day. I was motivated, enthusiastic. It didn't matter who told me no. I just went right on to the next person, and I just knew I had a goal I wanted to meet. Well, within my very first year of real estate, I sold $1.2 million in sales because of my attitude. I believe my attitude had everything to do with it. So, with that being said, it may sound cliche, but I just want to encourage someone today and let you all know that life is a stage. We can always reinvent ourselves and be whatever it is we want to be. Sometimes you have to fake it until you make it. Let's not get it twisted. The faking part of it is in regards to your mental and how you view things. For example, if you're a person who wants to lose a couple of pounds but hate exercising and eating right, you would have to fake it until you make it. Meaning, telling yourself every single day you enjoy exercising and you enjoy eating all the right things and viewing yourself as if you already made it to your goal weight, while having a positive attitude and positive self talk, also known as affirmations, will allow you to achieve your goals. So you may ask yourself this question: what can I do to have a better attitude? I'm going to give you guys 10 things to improve your attitude. Number one, reprogramming your subconscious mind by reciting positive affirmations. Your subconscious mind will do whatever you tell it, but you also have to have belief, power, and conviction behind it, meaning telling yourself things you know you can believe about yourself. For me, I say things like, I'm so happy and grateful. I am positive. I am enthusiastic. I am motivated about my life and everything that I do. You speak only positive words. Don't ever, ever say anything negatively. And you speak it as though it already is so. And guys, I am is the two most powerful words you can ever speak upon yourself because you're creating whatever follows I am. So be conscious about what you're affirming. Number two, self motivation. Don't rely on someone or something to motivate you because you're always going to fall off. You need to find your own why. What is the reason you're doing whatever it is you're doing? Maybe it's your kids, or maybe it's your desire to have nicer things. You know, your why should keep you up at night. It should keep you excited and looking forward for tomorrow. And last but not least, enthusiastic and motivated. Number three, visualization. It helps to keep a positive attitude because you can actually see yourself doing, being, and having the things you desire. So, by all means, play in your imagination and start fantasizing. That'll definitely spark up some good feelings and positivity. Number four, being aware of your attitude. Make a conscious daily effort to recognize your attitude when you hear that little voice in your head telling you to go ham or be petty. Have some attitude talk and tell yourself whatever is needed to get you back on track to have a positive attitude. Again, always remember that negativity can't live in a positive house. Number five, the power of words. I can't stress this enough. Whatever you speak will become a reality. Your words reflect your belief and what's in your heart. So practice this. Speak only what you want to create. Number six, always have a positive greeting. If someone asks you, how are you doing today? Never give them reality unless it's good because you don't want to allow negativity to creep back into your belief system. So always say, I'm doing well or I'm doing great. That's always my two go tos when I'm asked that question. Number seven, enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is to attitude what gas is to a car. So enthusiasm breathes life unto your gifts. It allows you to be more effective in what it is you do. It reflects your determination, your passion, your commitment, and your motivation. With enthusiasm, we can do anything. Nothing seems too big or too small. It's the most powerful, infectious, attractive characteristic trait that any human being can possess. Number 8, your faith. Guys, we are spiritual beings and we need to have a spiritual connection. Many people find a positive, meaningful attitude by indulging into their faith and their belief system. I am definitely one of those people. So, always, guys, go back to your faith. Number 9, have some humor in your life. Laughter is good for the soul. It's also a great stress reliever and it has some health benefits. For me, my humor comes from my children because they always keep me laughing and I'm always reflecting on the things I did as a child that was funny for me. And me and my husband is super silly too, so that always helps. And we tend not to take things so seriously all the time. And number 10, exercising, guys. Exercising will promote a positive attitude because you're not only feeling good about yourself internally, but externally as well. You start to see the results, which provokes positivity in other aspects of your life. So, guys, that's what I have to say today about this topic. I hope that it helps someone, encourage someone, and help get you back on the right track of changing your attitude and having a more positive, prosperous life. What you got for us, girl?
Well, I think that's the end of this segment. No, I'm joking. I was going to say, girl, you done had people grab paper and pen, child, to take these notes. I ain't got nothing else to say. What else I'm going to say about that? What else I'm going to say after that?
I'm sorry, boo.
Nothing. I ain't got nothing for y'all after this. I had my paper and pen out.
Girl, you was taking notes?
God was taking notes, girl. No, people say attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. I say it's
Mm-hmm.
a big thing that makes a big difference.
Yes, indeed.
I believe it's big because it determines how your whole day is gonna go.
Mm.
It determines how your life is gonna go.
Right.
I mean, if you plant good seeds and nurture the plant, what do you think will come from that? You know,
Mm-hmm.
the attitude I had towards myself was you'll never be great. You'll never be good in anything.
Mm.
It's best to play it safe. It's best to stay at this job because you'll never be good in anything. So what I did was I stayed at a job that was it been over long time
Mm.
ago. Probably before I started it, it was over.
Wow.
But I stayed there. Although I still struggle with feeling like I really can't do it, I feel like I'm better than I was before. It's to a point where I hate to be around negativity or bad attitude.
Girl, me too.
Girl, it just irks me. It's
Mm-hmm.
draining, you know?
Yes.
I try to stay away from people like that. I call them energy suckers.
Me too. Girl, they kill my battery instantly.
Girl.
I could be full of life when I get around them types. Girl, my battery go dead.
You know what? I gotta go.
It don't even give me a warning. Like, you know, how
Hmm.
when your phone go like 20% left?
Hmm.
I don't even get that.
You know, and it's crazy because I feel like I don't even understand how people how that's not draining. Like how you could just be like that every day.
I'm
You
going
know,
to tell you why, not to cut you off.
no, you go ahead,
But
girl.
when you brought up into that lifestyle and
Mm-hmm.
that's all that you know, that's your normal. So you don't know how to be positive. So if you're negative all the time and that's what you was brought up around, then that's what you're gonna be.
Right.
That's all you're gonna know because you know what? When me and Broderick first got together, girl, he used to get on my time all the time. You're always sitting down talking about somebody. It wouldn't be in a malicious way, but it
Right.
would be like in a funny way. You know, like we'd sit down, watch Apollo, and she can't sing. Why she on that? Girl,
Mm.
he would get on our
Mm.
time. What y'all jealous
Mm.
about her? Y'all want to go
Mm.
sing? And, you know, he actually helped me see that flaw within myself. And so, you know, my whole family, and when I say my whole family, I'm talking about extended family, we like to sit down and we like to clown around. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we joke all the time. So he looked at it as we were being negative or we were being petty or whatever you call it. We looked at it like it's a good time. You know,
Right.
but he kept on, you know what helped me change? He always would say this. Who you talk about is who you gonna become. Keep
Ooh.
it up.
Ooh. You don't
And
want
I was
that.
like,
You want
what?
just real quick. You gonna
Okay.
reprogram that behind
Exactly.
fast, child.
So then eventually over time, my tongue stopped, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and that stands true today. Like, if you just, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Observe. Observe someone who's always talking about somebody else. eventually what they talk about, that's what they bring into their own life. It boomerangs back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let's just say, for example, somebody talking about somebody, um, her man cheating on her or whatever the case may be. What 9 times out of 10 gonna happen in that person? 9 times out of 10, they either in the same situation,
Mm-hmm.
about to be in the situation, or this is my thing. Don't ever say what you would do on somebody's situation if you never had it happen to
Right.
you,
Right.
because you don't know. And by you talking about that all the time, guess what life gonna do? Life gonna slap it in your face. Now
Mm.
what you gonna do?
Hmm. And you know it's bad because people feel like, I don't know why people feel like they're exempt from certain things. Like this
Yeah.
happened to that person, ha ha ha, it's not gonna happen. Who
Mm-hmm.
told you that can't happen to you? That can happen to
Exactly.
you even
Yes,
worse.
that's why I don't put my mouth on people
I try
at
not to do
all.
that.
Yeah, it used to be a bad habit, but we would never do it in a malicious way, like I say. But when you in the practice of that, that's how people are able to stay negative because they're in the practice of that daily. They was 9 times out of 10 brought up like that, and that's all they know. But when you learn something different and you try to go back into that environment, your soul will not let you rest there.
Right. Cause I try to stay positive. I
Mm-hmm.
try to stay healthy. You know, Elena, it's hard to stay around people. It's hard to stay around people like that. Is you girl, you know how hard it is to maintain your composure.
Right.
It's just like, you know what, you freaking annoying. I read a
Mm-hmm.
post. Let me tell you something. I'm sorry. I keep. Mm-mm. I
Mm-hmm.
read a post on Instagram and it said, "I'm seeing a therapist." It went something like this: "I'm seeing a therapist because the people around me need it. I gotta
Wow.
see somebody to be able to handle how you gonna act and how you gonna treat me in the process."
Wow, that's
Girl, that's bad.
crazy. Yes.
And that's what it comes down to because sometimes people feel like they don't have a problem, but they don't. They're unable to identify it because they came under that program, and
Right.
no, don't nobody want to unlearn anything.
Exactly.
That's just too complicated. It's just they're comfortable being like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable to just be negative and just have a bad attitude about life. That's mm-mm.
That's why whenever I'm around a group of people, especially new people, I don't really speak much. I
Mm-hmm.
sit back, I listen, and I observe. I observe people really well. It may take 2, 3 times before I actually have a conversation with you because I'm trying to see if I want you to entertain my spirit.
Right. That's
Because I
important.
protect that now that I know what it is and what it
Yes,
does for my life.
indeed.
And so
Yes,
like
indeed.
people may look at me and be like, "Oh, she's standoffish or whatever."
I'm smart.
No, I'm
I'm smart.
smart.
I'm
I
smart.
want to see if I want to bring you into my world. You
Mm.
know what I mean? And if you don't get but hello, how you doing out of me, it's one or two things. I haven't. No, let me not say that. One or two things is either the jury is still out on you.
Mm.
I'm still trying to make up my mind about you, or you're not the type of spirit I want around me.
Mm. Let me tell you something. I worked at Hobby Lobby with a lady. Her name was Miss Marvita.
Mm-hmm.
That lady was so nice. I didn't even understand how she could be so nice. I used
Mm-hmm.
to think something was wrong with her because she was so nice.
Why is she so happy?
Yeah,
Why is she so
like what's
nice?
yeah, like I don't care. And I'm sure she probably was going through certain things at her house, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like she never wore that. When you
Right.
would greet her, she was, "How's it going, LaDaisha?" She had
Mm-hmm.
such a soft voice. She gave the best hugs. That's how I know how to hug people today. She
Mm.
embraced you. She gave you good tight hugs.
Yeah.
Oh, that old mama
Wholesome
hug.
hugs.
God. And it was just like I would look at her and I'd be like, how could you be so positive?
But you
How can
see,
you be so happy?
her attitude, she allowed her attitude to take over her life in a positive way and didn't allow her circumstances to take over her life.
Right.
Because a lot of people, they do it backwards. They allow their circumstances to dictate their attitude. No, your attitude dictates your circumstances.
Right.
And I hope people really grasp a hold of that because that is a game changer. That is a life changer for anybody. You want to change your life? Change your attitude. I promise you, because I did it. I did it. Like, I'm such a peaceful soul right now.
Mm,
And like, it
that's
takes a
important.
lot to
Yes.
really take me off. And even in the heat of the moment, sometimes I got to think, is it worth undoing all the work I put in?
And it's not. I don't
Yeah.
believe it is.
Girl, like we went to the car wash over the weekend really quick. And you know me, when I feel like somebody trying to get over me or I feel like I'm being played, but it was an honest mistake, I get defensive. So, girl, we going through the automated car wash or whatever. So I gave the girl $8. She was taking my money. She was putting it into the machine. So I knew exactly what I had because I had only 7 paper dollar bills and I counted her out 4 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm watching her feed the money into the machine, but she's doing it so fast, so the machine don't have time to calculate the money. So by the time she put everything in there, it still said it was missing $1. So she looking at me like I need $1. I'm looking at her like I just gave you $8.
Mm-hmm.
No, you gave me 7. No, girl, I gave you 7 $1 bills because I counted it out, and I gave you 4 quarters. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't know what you want me to do. I took a deep breath. I look at
You
my
got a
husband.
woosah.
I said, you see, I'm trying to get pissed, but I can't allow myself to go there.
But hold on, that just goes back, to me saying that I'm in therapy, and not that I'm not seeing the therapist,
Just
y'all.
in
It's just a
general,
post.
yeah.
I'm seeing the therapist, or I'm in therapist to deal with people that really need it. Now you had to woosah
Yeah,
because she don't
$1.
even know what she's doing. She don't
Right.
even know. She
And
probably
I
don't even
said,
know
look,
how
that's
she
her
acting.
only job is to take money and feed it into the machine. And you mean to tell me she can't even get that right? But you know what else I thought about? I said, you know what? We all had a starting point. I said, I hope she take this as a lesson. And before she receives money, she needs to count it and make sure that's what she have. But long story short, I woosah. I took a deep breath. I dug into my purse. I gave her another 4 quarters. And I got my car wash. But
Elena, let me tell you something. You see, long time ago, I was going to jail.
Let me tell you.
I would have cut up. So I went to jail. They called the cops on me for 50 cents one day to the store.
Girl, let me tell you. I looked at Roger. He had this face. He looked at me like to say, Elena, don't start. I had to take a deep breath because it had really, like my daddy used to say, chapped my ass. I was so chapped because I knew I gave her what I needed to give her.
That's a lot of money these days.
That.
4 quarters.
Girl, okay.
That's a lot. So we say all that to say, be kind to others, live right, and do right by people, man. Just do right. Be so great that your greatness rub off on others.
Mm-hmm.
So
I had something to add to that before we close out this segment. You know, I look at life like this, and I hope this can encourage somebody today. And I need y'all to picture it. So please close your eyes while I'm saying this, because as I was thinking about my why and why I continue to strive, this came to me clear as day, y'all, in the form of a mental picture. I never heard anyone ever say it like this before. Life is a locked treasure box, and inside is all your heart's desires. There are millions of keys surrounding it, and only one that'll fit the keyhole. If you continue to work towards your goals and dreams, it's only a matter of time before you find the perfect fit. So I ask you guys this question today. If there is a guarantee to find the right key to unlock your treasures, why are you giving up? And that's what keeps me driven, excited, and motivated about my life every day, because I know there is a guarantee as long as I don't quit. So I encourage somebody, if you've been on the journey, on a path to achieving something great, and you're getting tired, don't quit, because it's only a matter of time before you get there. Keep that positive attitude, stay focused, be consistent, and you will win.
Yes, indeed. I believe it.
Yeah, girl. Well, that will end today's segment. We hope we inspired and encouraged someone today. Up next, we have 337 What's Trending with Daisha Nicole. But before we do that, we're going to take a quick music break. We have a song from the SP King James album, 725, titled She Keeps Calling Me.
Hey, that's my jam.
I know, that's why I looked at you. Stay tuned, guys.
She keeps calling me, texting me, she wants to be my baby. She keeps calling me, texting me, she wants to be my girl. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me. When I first saw you standing there, I peeped you from a distance. You were looking good. so sexy, you asked you for your digits. You were the finest in the club, but my mom is far from love. We both grown, it might seem wrong, but I wish you don't leave me alone. She keeps calling me, texting me, she wants to be my baby. She keeps calling me, texting me, she wants to be my girl. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me, texting me, she wants to be my baby. She keeps calling me, texting me, she wants to be my girl. She keeps calling me and texting me. She keeps calling me and texting me.
Okay, you calling and texting me, and I wonder why. I have a woman at home, so ain't no need to lie. But you ain't tripping on that, cause you just wanna ride. Like I'ma pick you up and leave her on the side. You better think again, you better know your place. Cause if I had to choose, I think you lose the race. I know you want me bad, but girl, you're really sad. Cause what we really had ain't what we gonna
She's
have.
calling me, texting me, she wants to be my baby. She keeps calling me, texting me, she wants to be my girl. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me, texting me, she wants to be my baby. She keeps calling me, texting me, she wants to be my girl. She keeps calling me and texting me. She keeps calling me and texting me. I don't know what it is or what I did that got you so strung out. You blown up my cell and texting me. You even checking my whereabouts. This isn't ladylike. I thought by now you seen the light. You're crazy, stop texting me. I pray that you call me for the last time. She keeps calling me, texting me. She wants to be my baby. She keeps calling me, texting me. She wants to be my girl. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me, texting me. She wants to be my baby. She keeps calling me, texting me. She wants to be my girl. She keeps calling me and texting me. She keeps calling me and texting me. She keeps calling me, texting me. She wants to be my baby. She keeps calling me, texting me. She wants to be my girl. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me, texting me. She wants to be my baby. She keeps calling me, texting me. She wants to be my girl. She keeps calling me and texting me. She keeps calling me and texting me.
Thanks for tuning in back in. We hope you enjoyed the music break. Now it's time for 337 What's Trending with Daisha Nicole. What you have for us today, girl?
Well, today we have trending teachers that shows no compassion.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Girl, I know that's the one. I feel like teachers need to start having a little bit more compassion and patience with the students, our kids that's going there.
Right.
The number one thing I hate the most is when teachers want to be quick to put the child on some kind of medication.
Yes.
I hate that. I hate that with a passion, but they do it to make their job easier.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that. And I feel like that alone is no compassion because you don't even have the patience to try and help the child.
Right.
You just want to push a pill in their mouth, hope that they be calm for the rest of the day, and it makes your job easier. So that's one thing I hate the most when it comes down to teachers. They don't care anymore.
Right.
We need them we need that man like, oh, lean on me. Look, lean on me. Who that was? Who that was? Joe
Mr.
Clark?
Clark.
Mr. Clark.
Mr. Clark.
That man was crazy.
Yeah, but he had compassion.
And he loved those students.
Yes.
And I feel like we need to get back to that. Y'all teachers need to go watch Lean on Me.
Yeah. When you're not strong.
Hey, I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend. Oh, what was their alma mater?
When
When they were singing in the bathroom.
I forgot. Girl.
I don't know. I don't remember this. Along with praise thy name, praise thy name. That's all I remember. Yeah, but you know, that's the one. Yeah, girl. And yeah, like, and a lot of teachers, I believe, not all of them, because there's like a bunch of super good teachers out there.
Mhm.
I tip my hat off to you guys, the ones that is in it for the right reasons and that's teaching our kids. I believe, you know, y'all should be making as much as a doctor. That's how I feel.
Right, because
all
they
the
bringing out.
things, yeah, y'all raising the doctors, like all the things that y'all have to go through. And look, let me tell you, I wasn't the best in school now. Okay, if I wasn't sleeping, I was cheating.
I was a good child.
If I wasn't cheating,
No, I'm not.
I was laughing, and that's all I'm gonna put out there. But I had good grades though. Okay, let's make it clear. I had good grades, graduated on time, all that stuff. But I say this to say that there are some people that get into the profession for the wrong reasons, and that's with any type of job.
Right.
It could be because of the money. It could be because of the hours. Let's not get it twisted. They got the bomb schedule
Sure
off every
do.
holiday and summer
Sure
and
do.
weekends.
And with their kids, if the
Okay.
kids. Yep, sure do.
Mhm. And it could be both, you know, the money, the hours, which I wouldn't really say the money because the money isn't that great for what y'all do. But
And have to deal with sometimes.
and have to deal with those kids, and not just the kids, the parents as well. Because we got some parents that go ham for no reason, is off the chain. But I just want to say, if you're a teacher or you're thinking about becoming a teacher and you don't have the compassion, please find another profession.
Please.
Because it's going to show. Like, I met Corey's teacher. This woman drives from Lake Charles, kindergarten teacher, every single day to come teach in Lafayette.
Wow.
Now, if that's not compassion, I don't know what it is.
Mm.
Their first full day was Friday. She texted everybody last night her phone number, her personal phone number. And she was like, thank y'all for trusting me with your children. I love my kids already. That warmed my heart.
Yes.
That makes me feel good to send my kids
Yep.
to school because I could see the passion. I could feel the passion. When I first met the teacher and known that was going to be her teacher, it's like I instantly had a good feeling about her because she was welcoming. It was just something about her. Her vibe was good that allowed me to know, hey, my child is in good hands. But if you're a teacher who don't have any of that, it's going to show.
Go be a cop or something.
Parents like me. No, don't go be a cop. We don't need no more like them. No, don't go be a cop. No. I was going to say, no, this is what you can do. You could go wash some dishes. You know, you might break a few dishes, but you're not harming nobody.
Right.
Okay? Keep the knives away. Definitely not. We take that back. Don't go be no cop. I repeat, don't go be no cop.
We had some bad experiences. with
Girl,
that.
okay. You know, you can go be a janitor. If you want the same hours, go be a janitor. Not saying anything bad about janitors because, you know, my husband used to do that too. He had the bomb hours, girl. Go be a janitor. If you still want to be a part of the school system, go be a janitor. You still get the same hours. Okay?
Okay, we got you.
That's my advice.
Let me tell you, my son had in kindergarten. He had a French teacher. That lady was so nice. I started to feel like now you too nice now. If you kiss my child on the forehead one more time.
No. See, you gotta draw a line. I don't want nobody putting their lips on my children. You can give a hug.
She was so nice though.
But no
Elena.
lips. We don't do lips.
She had too much compassion, huh?
Yeah.
But I liked her though.
Her compassion was squeezing out.
Mhm. Anywho, we have our cutest school picture of the day. And it's going to go to Kinsey and Corey Gotch.
What? My little girls got it?
Yes, girl.
Go ahead, boo-boos.
I picked those little dolls.
Oh, we appreciate you, boo.
And our best selfie of the day is going to go to...
Drum roll, please.
Go ahead, you say that one.
Stella Felix from the back street on Facebook, boo. We saw your little photo shoot you had with yourself,
He was
boo.
so cute.
I think he got about 5 or 6 of them, boo. We got you.
Maybe we should put all of them in a little collage.
We should. He was proud of all of them. He sure put them up. And now for our social hustlers of the week. My social hustle, I can even say it, my
She
social
excited
hustler
about
of
that
the
one,
week
boy.
goes to my honey bun, Broderick Gotch, a.k.a. SP King James, y'all. He be hustling his behind off every day on social media. And guess what? Not just for himself, but for just about every local artist here in the 337. Don't believe me? Just go on Facebook or Instagram at Strategic Peoples and see for yourself. His page looks like a promotional page for local artists.
I've always said that.
He is the co-CEO of Samaj Music Group and one-fourth of the production team Strategic Peoples. He's also a music producer who specializes in custom beat making, recording engineer, mixing and mastering engineering, and producing records, y'all. So be sure to get with him and Strategic Peoples for all your music needs. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram at Strategic Peoples or their beat website at strategicpeoples.com for deals on beats and sound kits. Yeah.
Girl, you did that, girl. But my social hustle of the week is gonna go to my friend Elise.
Whoop, whoop.
Not that, and I'm not that she's into all kind of things, but it's just the hustle she have in her.
It's
I-
undeniable, huh?
She's gonna go get it by all means, and she don't care what she do. Like I see her, that thing is a pit. One day I was sleeping, she called me. It was like 12 o'clock. You know I sleep late, Elena.
I know, girl.
She called me. She was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm sleeping." She said, "Sleeping? How you sleeping? It's 12 o'clock. I'm working. You need to be working."
Uh-huh.
I was like, "You know what, Leash, you right. I'm getting up, man." That
Put-
girl made me get up.
Put
She
that
made me get up
battery
and
in her
go
back.
get it.
That's what best friends do.
And that's what, and I admire that about her. Another thing, what stood out to me, we were having a conversation. She had just stepped out on faith. She quit her job that was stressing her out so much, and she ended up going work for the post office. Well, something was going on to where the post office, I don't know what was going on with her hours, but she wasn't like getting enough hours.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "You know what? Today's the day. I'm getting up and I'm going to drive to the post office. I think she said she was gonna go drive to the one in New Iberia. She said, "I'm going to drive to whichever one she went to." She pull up over there and she said, "I want to work."
Go, girl.
And that girl pull up over there. She went to work. They gave us the hours. They couldn't believe that somebody showed up for
There
work.
you go.
Cause normally,
You fill out your little application and you wait.
and they
And
they,
you
they
wait.
had hired her. They had hired her, but it's like different post office. We got Lafayette, they
Yeah.
got Rain, St. Martinville, Frank. All them different areas.
Mhm.
But the place that she had got hired on, they weren't really like working her a lot. She's like, "You know what? I'm going to another post office." That girl pull up over there. She said, "I want to work. I need work." And before you know it,
She
they
was
was like, "We
working.
have it over here. Come over here." She said, "Girl, I got a job.
Go, girl.
I got it." And she went and she got it. And I applaud her for that. And I admire her for that. So that's my social hustle of the week.
Go, girl.
Go, Lise.
You deserve it.
She sure do.
I love that hustle with anybody, but especially as women. That's so powerful for me.
Yes. And she be getting on me too. So I appreciate that. That's my
Yeah.
dog. That's I've been rocking with that girl, man, since Platts.
Go, girl.
Since we was wearing the coochie cutters, Lise.
Plats and barrettes.
Yes. So, anywho, our social post of the week is going to go to Terica Turner. She's on Facebook. Rock bottom will teach you lessons that mountaintops never will.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Thank you so much for posting that, Terica.
That is a good one. That one is self-explanatory. Need I
Mhm.
say more? I don't think so.
No.
Well, this is where we want to hear from you. What do you see trending in the 337? What topics do you think we should talk about? And who's your social hustler of the week? Whether it's business, social media, healthy living, fashion, music, culture, or style, lend us your opinion so we can talk about it in our up-and-coming shows. Go to our Instagram page at 1Lafayette Radio Music Station and drop us your thoughts under our post titled 337 What's Trending. And if you haven't already, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at 1Lafayette Radio Music Station and on Facebook. And subscribe on YouTube at 1Lafayette Radio Music Station to get updated info on what's up and coming. Artists, this is where we want to hear from you. It's your time to shine. We are looking for original music from artists in the 337 and surrounding areas. If you have positive music, meaning no songs about killing, shooting, or talking down on male or females, we like to keep it positive. We want to hear from you. To get your music on our up-and-coming show, please send us an MP3 file. Make sure it's the radio versions with your artist name, artwork, and social links to 1Lafayette. That's the number one radio music station at gmail.com to be featured on our up and coming shows.
If your family member or friend has a business doing music or some type of entrepreneur venture, as long as it's legal, moral, or ethical, let us know so we can give them a community support shout out. I can't stress this enough. Please support, support, support. That's the only way a change is going to happen within our community. Everyone mentioned in today's show will have their names and social links attached at the end of this podcast. So be sure to watch out for that.
And now it's time for the tip of the day. In all situations, there's a positive and a negative. The side you choose will determine who you are and what you enjoy. Choosing the positive side allows you to grow, learn, and move forward, whereas the negative side festers death, fear, and the immobility to move on. And that's quoted by myself.
Go ahead, girl.
And now for the tip of the day. I love this, y'all. Scar tissue is stronger than regular tissue. Realize the strength, move on. And that's by Henry Rollins. Man, I love that quote.
Read it one more time.
Scar tissue is stronger than regular tissue. Realize the strength, move on. By Henry Rollins. Man, chew on that, guys. Well, that concludes episode 9 of our show. It's been fun. Thanks so much for tuning in to 1Lafayette Radio Music Station podcast. Once again, it's your girls, Lane Marie.
And Daisha Nicole.
Don't forget to cop that SP King James 725 album if you haven't already. It's available now on all major online stores. Closing us out is What Would You Like by CA3. You can find him on Instagram at CA3_trap_R&B. Peace, love, and gratitude. 1Lafayette, we are out.
Hey, dim the lights, you heard? You never met a nigga like me, ma. Trey, yeah, I know you tired of this lane. Say good. Tell me what would you like for me to show these niggas up? I'll treat you like a real man should. I bet you would like if I took you on a date, a gentleman, even though I'm from the hood. I know you would like, baby, if I made reservations, be my dessert, I would cancel reservations. See, all I need is one chance to section out and show you the romance. Baby, sit back, take them heels off, relax, lay down, I'm about to break you off. It's thug love, the way I lick on your neck, you know it's thug love. I got you so wet, it's legit, hell yeah. When I go downtown, work my tongue round and around, make you scream, oh wow. You like the way I wild out, so I made the perfect song just to make you wild out. Are you ready to get freaky tonight? It's only us in my ride, no need to be shy. Are you ready for me to climb on top? I promise not to stop until I do your body right. Are you ready for me to put on my protection, release my affection, relieve you from depression? Girl, please tell me what would you like? Oh, tell me. Show me niggas up. I'll treat you like a real man should. I bet you would like. Oh yeah. If I took you on a date, a gentleman, even though I'm from the hood, I know you would like, baby. If I made reservations, be my dessert, I would cancel reservations. See, all I need is one chance to section out and show you the romance. Swagger real nasty, you can call it pinky. Primetime grinder, I'm getting money weekly. I put on for my city, Ville Plaid is my home. If you a hater, disappear like a pimp. Be gone, girl, I'm gone. Smoking on that purple, girl, I'm gone. Sipping on that purple, I answer my phone, cause I'm feeling like blank star. It's hard to think when your mind goes blank, 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 blank. She say I got a different style, thug of R&B, got your girl going wild. She treats you so sour, she treats me so sweet. I call her Sour Patch, she's a real tasty treat. I make her get down on the floor. I do this for the ladies, so she get down on the floor. Face down, up. I call that pop trunk. Get low, girl. Tell me what would you like for me to show these niggas up? I'll treat you like a real man should. I bet you would like. If I took you on a date, you ain't man, even though I'm from the hood. I know you would like, baby. If I made reservations, be my dessert, I would cancel reservations.